Hey guys, what's up? It's Bella here from Earth Angel Restorative Therapy and Healing. I'm here with, I don't have a reading yet. It's because I'm trying to do things differently. I still haven't found my style, and I feel very open to exploring different styles and different methods that work for me, because I don't feel like I have found it yet. Which I'm learning to be okay with, actually, because I kind of fight myself, like, why haven't I found my reading style? And I just, I'm also the type of person that I like change. I like changing things. I don't like to become set in one way for too long because I get bored. So, yeah, there's a few reasons here why I'm just trying to experiment. But, so yeah. I'm here with another weekly video for the general public. I hope that whoever does read or listen to my reading takes away some message, at least one. This reading is going to be for November 6th through the 12th. I'm still in shock, kind of, that we're in November already. The other day was like January. It felt like this year has gone by so fast. So yeah, November 6th through the 12th. It's a general reading, as I said, so please take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't resonate. I also wanted to mention that last week's full moon was really, really, really intense for me. If you guys have any similar experiences, please let me know. Last week, I'm an empath. I feel things others feel. I pick up on emotions. I pick up on things through my feeling. And so it's really difficult. I'm still learning how to manage, but it's really difficult picking up on somebody else's energies and carrying it as if it were your own. So I'm learning right now how to ground and how to protect myself. And so full moon energies are always kind of crazy for me, and I feel the effects for days after. I'm still feeling it. I'm tired. I'm really tired. I can sleep. If you let me, I can sleep 12 hours, which is, it's crazy. So if you guys have been feeling like that, let me know. All right, on to the reading. So I'm hearing not to worry. Spirit is always with us. We do have free will, so that gets in the way of them kind of helping us and guiding us. But if we ever need help, all we have to do is ask. They're always with us. They're always surrounding us. So all we have to do is call out. And if you don't know who's around you, just say my guides, my spiritual guides. Be careful though, because if you invite, things into your presence, you might invite a lower vibrating energy. So just make sure that when you are calling for these spiritual guides, that you mention that these guides are from love and light, that they are higher vibrational energies, just so that you can, be at peace that they're not lower vibrating energies. Okay. Nice. Nice card so far. Okay. Overall energy. The Lovers. How nice. I love this card. Can you guys see it? I love this card. This can talk about, I mean, obviously it says the Lovers. So I'll go into a little bit of detail about what it really means. I mean, obviously it talks about the Lovers. So it can be a divinely guided relationship. It can be a soulmate. Can be a twin. Anything like that where it's divinely guided and you're kind of meant to be together, to come together. So it can be about relationships. It's also talking about a primordial choice. Like, do you choose making a choice and choosing between like spiritual matters, spiritual fulfillment, or like physical matters, physical fulfillment. So making the choice. This can be like career paths. It can be a life situation. Okay. Okay, bottom of the deck. For this deck, I love this deck, by the way. Like, I love the pictures on here. The back is pretty nice, too. This deck is the Enchanted Map Oracle deck by Colette Baron-Reid. So, overall energy is to heal the ouch. So, this can be a relationship in which you have to heal from. Or it can be about a life decision that, this card talks about a decision. So making that the appropriate decision once you heal within you. So what's going on currently is up here, these three cards. I kind of didn't know where I was going to go with these. And I'll actually do one more. I didn't know where I was going to go with this layout, but I guess this is the situation here. This is kind of what's holding us back. And then this is the recommended action here. See this? Okay. Okay. So okay, so we have the Queen of Cups here, and the Queen of Cups is somebody who is a very emotional person who follows her heart, who is very intuitive, very in tune with her emotions, who kind of has a handle on her emotions, doesn't let things easily affect her emotionally. As I said, operates out of her heart. there is a downside here, is that sometimes some of these queens, the Queen of Cups, if they don't have a handle on their emotions, they can act like erratically. They can, for lack of a better word, be petty, because they sometimes they're hurt so bad that they kind of want to cause hurt to other people. That's if you know, if they don't necessarily have their handle on their own emotions. But I'm sensing that for this here, there are some of you who are really growing your intuition and your intuitive abilities. I'm sensing that this is a relationship reading. It is about a person who you were connected to. Might be a soulmate, might be a twin, not sure. But somebody who you thought was spiritually your match. Somebody who you thought that you would be with. Somebody who added a lot of passion and excitement into your life. And I'm sensing that at this time you're not together. And so that's why you have to heal the ouch. And so I'm sensing that as you're away from this person, your intuitive abilities are growing. Your intuition is kicking in. You're taking time to go within, heal, heal the ouch, as the card says, but heal those wounds that that you have to heal from this relationship that no longer is, that you're no longer in. Also heal relationships around you that you need to heal. For some of you it can be parents or siblings or any other kind of relationships where the person has caused you harm and you haven't necessarily forgiven them, or vice versa. But there's a lot of healing going on that I'm sensing, and it's you taking the time to go within has really made you feel that you're coming to life, as this card says. Like, you are learning a lot about yourself internally, and that's really making you behave differently, act differently, feel differently, like you're feeling more joyous, more powerful even. So your intuition is definitely growing. Healing those emotional wounds that have occurred. And you're learning how to stand firm with your own emotions, like you're giving yourself what you need versus trying to find it in other people. And so that's also making you just more alive, more self-fulfilled, happy, joyous. And so, but that didn't come easy. That did not come easy. As this card here shows, that a lot of you had to hit rock bottom. A lot of you had to face this. And it's very scary to think that you can't go on anymore, that you're stuck. But a lot of you had to hit rock bottom in order for you to start to look within. And then if you haven't started to look within, then Spirit is telling you that that's where you need to go. But for those of you that are on the path and that have already started to look within, you know that you had to hit rock bottom in order for you to stop looking for answers outside of yourself and to start looking within. If you're not there yet, just make sure that you take that message. Don't look for answers outside of yourself. Don't look for quick fixes. Don't look for other tools or other people to do the work for you. Once you say to yourself, I'm going to look within for the answers, I can trust myself that I'm enough, that I have the answers that I need, that's when you'll be able to go forward. And then you have the Sun card, and that's how we all want to be, with like the sun. The Sun card is all about happiness and joy and making things grow and feel alive and feeling like a child, like everything is just amazing, everything is wonderful, everything is, you're trusting everything, you're trusting in the universe, you're trusting in the power of the universe, you're trusting, you have faith, you're kind of one with Mother Earth and every creature on Mother Earth, and you're just like this child doesn't even hold any, I think it's called reins to the horse. Like, this child is so trusting that she's not holding on to the horse. And so you're victorious in releasing all of these negative things that have caused you pain in the past. And you felt this need to go within to search for those answers that you need searching from, heal those wounds that you need healing from. And it's kind of like you're going to unlock your true potential and the potential of the universe once you go within. And what seems like rock bottom is only, it's only in your mind, is what I want to say, is what I want to keep saying. Like, it's only in your mind that you've hit rock bottom, because every dead end that we think we come to, it's just, sometimes that has to happen for us to reevaluate. Where do you want to go? How do you go forward? It causes you to sit with yourself and to focus and to get your gears going in the right direction that you do want to go in. It makes you, search and ask yourself, well, where do I want to go? How do I get out of here? And it helps you grow with yourself, in a relationship with yourself. And so once you do that, that's going to be the key for you to really be successful, both in your own joy and happiness, and it might lead to, well, it will lead to abundance, because once you figure out yourself, you figure out your purpose, then you doing what you came here to do, you working and operating out of your heart, and you doing career-wise what it is that makes your heart feel great, it's going to bring you satisfaction and abundance no matter what. The key is, though, that we have to let go of fear. The Four of Pentacles here talks about, it's a man who's afraid, and fear is making this person miss out on a lot that is going on around him, and he is so afraid and so worried about all of his money that he's holding on to all of his money. And it's this lack of fear that's enveloping him he can't move forward. He can't move forward. And so a lot of you might be at this stage where you're scared and you don't know how to move forward. And you're too hurt, maybe, by this relationship that's no longer, that's no longer going on. that you don't know how you can move forward. And so you're holding on, you're trying to hold on to this person, or it can be that you're holding on to your own money. You don't know, maybe your finances were tied to this person, and you're losing a lot by, cutting ties with this person, and you don't know how else you might make money, and so you're holding on to what you have. What I want to say though is that the more we allow fear and worry to consume us, the more the world will give us. The more the world will give us to fear and to worry about. If we're worried specifically about our finances without trusting, then we're going to attract more things that maybe cost us money, or things that, that might happen that, it's just, don't worry. Don't release these fears. Release your worries, release your doubts, so that what we do want, so that may come to us. And so I'm sensing here that you're holding on to yourself. You're holding on to your dignity, your pride. You're holding on to, it's kind of like you're protecting yourself. I'm sensing this might be for women, because there's a gentleman here that just came out. And so I'm sensing that maybe this gentleman, as this card says, took a lot from you, and so now you feel like you don't have anything else to give, so you're just kind of protecting yourself. This can be financially. He might have taken from you financially, or just, you gave and gave and gave of yourself, that now you're so scared to give anything else to anybody, that you're just kind of holding on to yourself, and you're not helping anybody. You're not, if you have services, you're not doing anything. You are really like defensive, and you're not trusting of people, and you're kind of lonely. You're by yourself. You're not trusting of people, because this person here took a lot from you, and you don't want that you don't want that to happen again. So down here is the recommended action. And so what I'm sensing here is that if we want success, if we want abundance, all we have to do is carry that in our heart, that desire in our heart. Let go of the fear and know that the universe is working with us. That way we can attract what we do want. And so there's a big difference going from this card, holding on to money so much that you are almost like you're blocking money from coming in. Big difference from that to this, which is this woman here she worked hard to get to where she's at. She's very abundant and fruitful, and she is in her garden, thankful, feeling the joy and the fulfillment of working her butt off by herself, getting to a place where she's not reliant on anybody. And there's a big difference, but the key is, make sure you carry that desire in your heart, and see that it happens in your mind's eye, in your mind. Create that vision board. Trust in the universe to bring you this wish, this desire, and it will happen. It's going to take a lot of commitment to changing your beliefs, but all beliefs can be changed. And if you stick to determination to undo these thought patterns that have you here stuck, then you will be fruitful. You will be abundant. You will get through it, and you will reach and achieve all of your successes, all of your desires. You will reach it. You will get there. As far as your heart and this relationship, know that all heartache and all heartbreak and all things that don't go as we planned, they're meant to, let me find the right words, they're meant to teach us things, lessons, things that put us on our true path. If we don't experience what we don't want, we'll never know what we do want. And so if I'm sensing that with heartache comes the sense that heartache brings you closer to what it is that you do want, and what it is that, which direction it is that you do want to go on. And so with this card next to it, I'm sensing that you have to follow your own heart so that you're not dependent on somebody else for fulfillment. And maybe that's why this relationship had to end, in order for you to kind of be strong in who you are and be strong in yourself, in your own, like, who are you, in your truth, in your path, in your purpose and your desires, to just connect with yourself. And so yeah, I feel like when we have a situation happen in our life, such as this relationship that's no longer, intact, it's meant to bring you stability and grounding of yourself, for yourself. Like, you're supposed to find yourself and provide your own stability, your own security within yourself and within the universe, in order for you to go forward. So I'm sensing that this heartache, this relationship, it had to end in order for you to find you and to ground yourself and to be one with yourself. So take the time to be by yourself and figure out who you are. Release your fears of the world and of yourself in the world. Release your fear of intimacy, of somebody getting too close to you. Release your self-doubt, because everyone is capable of doing anything. The universe has your back, so really you have no excuses. It's all about us. It all lies with us and within us. So this had to happen to shake things up, to get you to get in tune with yourself, to become one with yourself. So the recommended action is focus on what it is that you do want, trusting and believing that it will be yours. And know that this happened for a reason, and it's for you to get in tune with your own heart and for you to provide a sense of stability for yourself in this world. Because if you don't have your own back, how can you expect somebody else to have your back? If you don't love yourself, how can you expect somebody else to love you? If you don't find that joy and happiness and appreciation within yourself for you, how can you, find that within somebody else and have them give that to you? You're supposed to do that. So focus on yourself, release the fears and the doubts, be one with yourself. Follow your heart, follow your joy, follow your passions. What is it that makes you happy? Do it. 5 minutes a day. Do you like going outside and smelling the air and going out for a walk? And do you like coloring? Do you like riding a bike? Do you like going for long drives? Do it. Do you like being around animals? I do. Do you like reading a book? Do you like cooking? Follow your heart. It's imperative at this point to do that. It's going to set you on the right path. And then, so this is what was blocking us. And then the recommended actions. Get out of your mind is what I'm sensing. Get out of your mind, because your mind is creating more crap for you than it needs to. Your mind is so full of fear that it is you're stuck. You're stuck. You don't know how to get out. And it's just, your mind is creating more crap for you. It's like recycling crap for you to keep digging out. But your mind keeps putting more crap in, more crap in, more crap in. And so, get out of your mind is the message here. Leave your worries. This card here is, the Knight of Swords is about this woman here. She can get out of this enclosure. She can, if you look at it closely. She doesn't know that, though, because she's blindfolded. And swords are all about our thoughts. And so it's kind of like you're creating a mental prison for yourself. Like a self-imposed mental prison. You think you can't escape, but the message with this card is that the power is in your mind. You just have to use it for the right thing. You just have to use it. The same way it put you in there, the same way you can reverse it. And get out of your mind. Don't focus on the negative. Don't focus on what you don't have. Don't focus on where others may be and where you versus where you are. Don't focus on any of that. Anything that doesn't bring you joy and happiness, don't focus on it. Because it's just going to keep you there. You have to make a choice. This card, I'm using Lenormand's for the first time. And this deck is Bluebird Lenormand. So I'm kind of learning how to do Lenormand's. But anyway, this card talks about the choice. Choose wisely your path to avoid any dismay. So choose wisely your thoughts. Choose where your thoughts take you. Because our thoughts create things in our lives. So if your thoughts are creating these storms, they can also turn around and create the sun. But what's holding you from this, what's holding you back, is your mind, your thoughts. So choose positivity. It's hard, and I know it is, and I struggle too. And I'm not perfect, and I hope that I don't ever paint the picture that I am perfect. I'm still dealing with all this stuff too. It's hard, but what I can say is that it's possible. It is possible. Everything is possible. And it's kind of like a muscle that you have to train. And once you start focusing on the positive, you'll start receiving more positive. that'll just, it's like a domino effect. It's like a wheel. Like, it's slow moving at first, but then once you get the hang of it, it just keeps going and going and going. And so choose. Be more aware of your mind and where your mind is and where your thoughts are. Is it leading you back into that prison, or is it taking you out? That's really what you need to be asking yourself. And then after that, you're going to gain the clarity. As you can see, the next card is like the King of Swords. And you're going to get out of your mind and decide what thoughts you're going to focus on. You're going to move away from this mentality. And you're just going to decide to focus on the positive. That's what I'm sensing with those last two cards. Move away from the negative thoughts inside. Yeah, movement. Focus on the positive, not the negative. And that will just bring in more positivity. Okay, 3 cards. Mermaids and Dolphins deck. Okay. Ready, set, go. Now is the time. Now is the perfect time to dive in and embrace your heart's desires. So I talked about that right here. If we don't know what we don't, if we don't go through what we don't want, if we don't go through things to experience what we don't want, how is it that we'll know what we do want? So know that you are where you're meant to be at this point in time. It's getting you ready for what is to come, your future. And it's planting seeds of desire in your heart to get you down and on the right path. And so now is the perfect time to do this, to go within, to figure out what is your heart's desires. What is it that you do want to accomplish? And go after it full force. Some of you, as I said before, have to heal relationships. And it came up here too, mother healing. As your feelings toward your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. So heal those relationships that have, haven't really been the best that they can be. And once you start healing those relationships, you will move forward faster because nothing is kind of stopping you. And then empowerment. Everybody needs empowerment. No, I don't think anybody knows, or most people don't know how powerful they are. But this card wants you to know that you are more powerful than you realize. And it's safe for you to be powerful and to know that you can manifest whatever it is that you want in your life. It's just that you have to trust and believe in yourself, and that the world will provide for you. Do I want to do anything else? No, I think that's it. I kind of want to do, maybe for the next reading, maybe like current events, that's happening. I mean, I live in America, and so maybe it'll be like current events in America, or something in the news that I don't watch too much news, and I do that for a reason, because I already pick up on emotions and stuff that aren't mine. But But I might do like current events, and I might do like a more interactive thing where you guys can see my face instead of just like my arms and stuff. So I'm still playing around with that, and so I might do that for next week. Other than that, like I said, I hope you guys resonated with something that I said. I'm wishing you guys a very happy and healthy week, full of lots and lots of love and light. If you guys have any comments or questions or anything, leave a comment in the comment section, or you can visit my webpage, www.earthangelrth.com, to book a session. Alright guys, until next week, lots and lots of love. Bye.